Even as the weather forecast has become more conducive, the VI Board of Elections still had plans in place for every eventuality in terms of inclement weather. When the board met last Friday, rain and potential thunderstorms were on the schedule for Monday and continuing throughout the week. Indeed, the wet weather began over the weekend with Governor Albert Bryan Jr.'s last-minute campaign rally on St. Croix on Saturday, dubbed a wet fete, as candidates and supporters alike were undaunted by the soggy conditions. On Friday, Elections Board officials debated what measures could be put in place should inclement weather disrupt voting plans. While Board Chair Raymond Williams said he did not believe the election itself would be delayed due to weather, he did acknowledge that a forced delay was in fact a possibility. Quote, "If the Virgin Islands Territorial Emergency Management Agency says systems are close, we would need to look at reconsidering Election Day," Williams declared. Quote, "I want everyone to have that in the back of their mind, depending on the weather, what the potential can be." Any such postponement would not rest with the government, but the Office of Election Supervisor Carolyn Fox, in consultation with the Attorney General, would determine, according to Fox, quote, "whether we proceed or not." Fox recalled one prior occasion when an election primary had to be rescheduled due to a hurricane, quote, "which is how we got that primary to a Saturday." Members discussed how the board would best communicate updates to the public, especially if the election was still taking place despite bad weather. One expressed concern was that people might decide to stay home because they were unsure of the status of the polling stations. Williams said that public messaging would be important and noted that the media would be informed of any changes. Quote, "I think it is most important to report that we have to close and delay elections," Williams said, but noted, quote, "in terms of saying we're open, we can do that as well." On Friday, a 70 to 80% chance of rain and thunderstorms was predicted for Tuesday, November 8th. Monday's forecast is predicting a 60% chance of showers on Election Day, with the likelihood of rain increasing in the afternoon.